Hello and welcome. This is the video on essence transfers for Diablo. This is a quick how-to and just a kind of a knowledge base for some people on the internet who may not be familiar with essence transfers. This is something that popped up on the Reddit recently and something that let me know that people don't really know about this process. Essence transfer is kind of like enchanting from World of Warcraft, and it's also a mix of transmogs or mogs from Diablo 3. The way this works is if you go into West March and you come over by Rocky's Plaza, right here, this little fire symbol will take you over to Zamina, who's our essence transfer NPC. So you'll see here a list of legendary abilities and what everything can do. So here, eventually, I could get a helmet that gives me 20% frost range. Cool. But what we're going to talk about is a few things that I have, which is a couple of weapons and a couple of armors. So the way this works is if you have a legendary item, here I had this item, I'm not even trying to pronounce it, Zon Isu Elemental Weave. What I was able to do was extract that item by clicking. You'd get a green prompt right here saying extractable. I'd click it, extract it for 3,000 gold, extremely cheap price, and then I essentially learn the skill that this piece of armor has. So as I get higher level legendaries, as I climb from levels 40 to 45 to 50, and I get a better chest piece in terms of stats, I can still swap whatever ability I want on there, so I don't have to continually change my build based off of my legendaries. I know that's kind of a long-winded way to say you can pick the legendary skill you have for your gear and just put it on whatever you want as you get higher level. So what I can do here, I'm going to choose, since I already currently have this equipped, I also want to show you a double bit. I mentioned this is also like transmogging. You'll notice I'm wearing like a purple jacket right now. If I transfer my chest piece over to this one here, you will notice that my gear changes. Oops, sorry. You have to go to inherit, click the armor piece. I'm going to inherit this other ability, which is Kin's Cryo class. I don't know why I said Cryo. Kin's Cryo class. Ray of Frost now unleashes a stronger attack, whatever. So I'm going to click OK. It's going to be extremely cheap, aka free, which is the best part of this whole thing. And you'll notice that I'm now wearing the different set, this pink gear, which I like less. I didn't like the ability anyway, so what I play with the build. I don't like it. I can always go back and inherit my old ability. So I also have meteor radius increased by 20%. I actually am going to use this because this is what my build's based on currently. So I'm going to inherit that back, which is the original legendary I had on here. And now my Mog changes again, and I'm back to an ability that I want to have, which is super cool. It's one way that you can actually transmog gear in the game, and that way if you decide you don't really like the build that you're on currently, you can come inherit a different build, try a different skill, and it's pretty cool. It's a cool way to like mix and match your builds and kind of play the way you want to play instead of trying to look for the perfect legendary every single time. To follow that, something that people really don't know about legendaries is that legendaries can come up with 3 attributes and 3 magical item effects. So my chest piece here has 11 willpower, 12 intelligence, so it only has 2 stat rolls and then 1 magic effect, which is my block chance. If you look at my legs here, you'll notice that they have 2 attributes and 2 magic effects, which is extremely cool. So as you level and you get a little higher, try to keep those things in mind, because it's not always about the green arrow, especially in the higher levels. It's more about the abilities that they come with. So you can roll a legendary with up to 3 attributes and 3 magic item effects. If you guys learned anything in this video, or if it's something that you didn't think you knew, or something that you weren't 100% sure on how it worked, or if I missed something, feel free to comment below. This is my first YouTube video, so I really appreciate any feedback. Please hit like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Thank you.